Hello, I'm Anya, and this morning I thought I'd pop on here quickly before my day takes up my time. Choices, about the choices we are making on a daily basis, and even when we do not make a choice, it is a choice. And choices are little things. And here it gets interesting, where we make a conscious choice and where it is a habit. They're two different things. Everything we're doing on autopilot, like, oh, I'm a bit peckish, I'm now going to have a cup of tea and let's have some biscuits. It's a habit. You don't even think about it. Well, I don't think about it because, a cup of tea and dunking the biscuit in is quite nice, right? But it's something I do automatically, so it is a habit. Instead of putting the kettle on, make a cup of tea, and then, do I actually need a biscuit, want a biscuit, or would it be better to have something healthier? And then when we have decided on the course of action, say I want to lose some weight, or I want to get fit, and all I need to do really is to go for a walk every day. So that is a choice, a decision. But now I have to follow it up. So regardless what the weather is doing, unless it's unsafe, go out there and walk, march for half an hour. So we have the choice, and then we have the consistency. It's like me trying now to do one live video, chat, whatever you want to call it, on Facebook. Whether it is in the morning or in the afternoon, that's not really important. It has to fit around my busy life. With seeing clients, students, and, everything else. But, turning up every day and doing it. And that goes with everything. So it is the making a decision and then sticking with it, showing up, even when I don't feel like it. Do I really want to do another video? Nobody's watching it anyway. I'm wasting my time. I'm talking to the void. Put the kettle on. Have another cup of tea and a biscuit. So, there you have it. So it is the choices we are making. I'm not saying that we have to, slave away, but it's very easy to get distracted and let's do something else. And that usually comes from the ego mind. So just imagine I'm applying myself every day, and suddenly you have one person watching, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and suddenly, it goes open, up. And it can reach a point where it will actually influence, in a positive way, my life. My life is going to change. Oh my, that can be a bit of a scary place, going into a place you're not familiar with. The ego operates from better the devil I know, instead of being brave, courageous, and get out of the comfort zone. And I was watching a talk this morning, and I can't remember now who it was. And that person said something which resonates with me, and I can see the pattern. And that is actually life itself. So when I reach like a threshold, I'm stepping over the line and things are going to change. Life will throw a curveball in one shape or another. It can be my health, it can be unexpected bills, unexpected emails, all those type of things can really knock me out of balance. And here I get tested. Am I staying in the higher vibration, or do I go down the rabbit hole? And that's a choice. It's a conscious choice. And we can only do that, or let me rephrase it. I have learned I can deal better with these curveballs when I take a step back. Like when I get triggered and I can feel it. Oh, let's have a look at this. There's something here. Thank you for showing this to me. So what is it within me that is reacting to this? And that is something you learn with observing your thoughts. That is where you learn the difference between habits and choices. So I've made the choice to respond rather than react. And this is something I have learned because of meditations. You know, every day or at least twice a week. How did it start? It started with one meditation when I went to my mediumship training. That was once a week. And that is when I first started actually to meditate. And then in 2015, I came across Shodan, the traditional Reiki. And that teacher, he was really walking his talk. And he was then teaching us how to meditate as well. And it is in the Reiki teachings, you know, the daily practice of meditation, hands-on healing and all that. But when I learned to meditate properly, I was then able, hello Caroline, hello, somebody's watching, hello. I feel much better now, I'm not talking to the void anymore. So me waffling on about choices, the choices we make, sometimes we do them out of habit without even thinking, so we are reacting to a situation. Coming back to Reiki, yeah, Reiki was then helping me to learn observing my thoughts, what's going inside, what is going on inside of me. And with a lot of practice, I have discovered, I wouldn't say issues because I put a label on it, but I have discovered, you know, what makes me tick. Who am I? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I making the same choice over and over again? And I have learned to take a step back and really feel into the body, what I'm actually feeling, not what I'm thinking. What's going on in here? Or in the solar plexus, we can check in there as well, you know, the good. And that is something to cultivate, something to practice. And Reiki was the beginning of this journey, which is still ongoing because there is no end to self-development and spiritual growth. There isn't. It is ongoing, which makes life interesting, exciting, challenging. And that is what it is. Life is happening for us to learn, to grow, to discover what's actually going on in here. So it is an interesting ride. I would recommend it highly, saying that there have been moments in my life where I was thinking, I wish I didn't open this Pandora's box because there is no end to it. And I have done that. I have taken 1 or 2 steps back and parked it to the side. And then 3 months later, I'm right back in it because it's coming from the heart, not from the mind. This need of becoming a better person, a better human being. And that is all been based on the choices I have made over the years. So choose wisely, ask your heart, and then stick with it. And every day, a little step brings you closer to where you want to be. Bye for now. And thank you for listening.